Welcome back to Geography Class 8, Chapter 1, Resources, Part 2. On the basis of development, resources can be classified potential and actual resources. Potential resources, the resources which have not been used to their full potential but can be used in the future, are known as potential resources. Examples: waterfalls in Africa. Africa has number of waterfalls which can be used for the generation of hydroelectricity, but at present they are not fully utilized. And minerals located at a great depth under the thick ice cover in Antarctica. Next one is actual resources. The resources whose total quality and quantity are presently known and can be put to actual use are known as actual resources. Examples: windmills. The windmills, such as those in the Netherlands and Tamil Nadu, even in Rajasthan, Jaisalmer, now generate electricity. The high speed wind is an actual resource for Jaisalmer, Netherlands and Tamil Nadu. On the basis of distribution, resources can be classified as ubiquitous and localized resources. Ubiquitous resources, the resources that are found everywhere, are called ubiquitous resources. Example: air and sunlight. Localized resources that are found at a certain or specific places are called localized resources. Examples: we can say gold, silver and coal. Human resources. Human beings are the greatest resources on the earth. With the help of our knowledge, skill and technology, we make the best use of natural resources and convert them into useful products. Education and good health have helped humans to become a valuable resources. Human made resources. The resources that are created by human beings using their skills or knowledge are called human made resources. Examples: we can see good roads, railways, buildings, tools and machines that we see. All these are the ability of human beings, and the human beings made good use of resources, and that we enjoy in today's life. The right at which these resources are protected by humans is called productivity. Productivity depends on the technology, the law and social situations, and political and social institutions that helps to develop all these resources. Conservation of resources. The continuous rise in the population has increased the demand for resources at a rapid rate. Using resources judiciously and without wasting is called conversion conservation resources. In other words, saving and protecting resources from wastage. Sustainable resources. Using natural resources properly for fulfilling today's need and also conserving them for the future generations are called sustainable development. The resources can be conserved by improving the quality of human life, conserving the earth's diversity, enabling communities to care for their own environment, changing personal attitude and practices towards the environment, respecting and caring for all forms of life. Now I hope you understood the lesson. The summary of the lesson which we went through: resources, types of resources, human resources, human made resources. Resources should be used judiciously. Origin, biotic resources, abiotic resources. On the basis of development, potential and actual resource. Renewability, renewable, non-renewable resources. On the basis of distribution, ubiquitous and localized resources. I hope you understood the lesson. Now below the lesson there are some exercises. Please do it by yourself. If you have any doubt, I will clear it during online classes. Starts with A. Fill in the blanks. B. Match column A with column B. C. State whether the following statements are true or false. D. Answer the questions in brief. For home assignment, do project work. Number 1. Make a list of 10 resources available in your neighborhood or in your house and classify them into human made and natural resources. Second, how do gifts of nature become resources in the future? Write your own sentences. Hope you will do in your copies. Thank you.